Just a heads up, the weekly quests are going to begin to scale up a little bit. The expectation of what you're posting, because now you're a little more comfortable in the Mac Lab. You've spent some more time. So in addition to what you did this week in words and pictures, and remember, you can't upload Illustrator or Photoshop files. You've got to save out JPEGs, and I've shown you how to do that several different ways, or PNGs. But the additional item I want you to include here is, what did you learn new this week? If you're not learning new skills every week, if you're just sitting there doing the same thing and not picking up any skills outside of your daily work, and it doesn't matter how engaged you are. I mean, that's wonderful if you're fully engaged, but you're supposed to be learning and using the same skills to do great things is fabulous. But you need to include more and more skills. You need to pick up, expand your toolkit. So just know, I'm not going to be such a stickler on it in week 6 because you're hearing about this late. But from this point forward, if you can't demonstrate something new you've learned, this is lacking. Okay? It's an expectation and a responsibility for you to take on. In addition to working, you need to learn. Got it? And so week 6, don't worry about it so much, but in the future, listen to these videos because I'm going to keep adding periodically, not week by week, but I'm going to keep adding a little bit. When you finish your blog post, you can see what you posted right here, and you can see, hey, this is not really sufficient. I didn't really put a lot in there, so maybe I want to edit this. Well, there used to be a link right here that took you straight to your blog post. Where'd that go? I'll talk to the coder about that. But you can, first of all, before we leave this page, you can click on these images to see them large, and you can go to your stats panel, and the push pin in your stats panel takes you straight to your blog posts. Posts, plural, as in, all the posts you've made so far. Each one has an edit button, so you can get in there and add more text, add other images, whatever you want to add, and to keep these compliant with what I'm asking you to do. And you can also, I'm not asking you to do this, but if you want to add additional blog posts, remember how we had that one to take notes back here that get your game on? And you could take notes. Well, you could continue to add quests if you want to archive notes and find them. This is up to you. You don't have to do that. But here, once again, your images open up in light boxes, and you can see them large and say, yeah, hey, I did a good job. I worked hard this week. That's a good thing. Now, back here on my stats panel, look at this. I didn't fill out this information, and I don't have a headshot. I must not have paid attention to one of the quests early in the N2K series. Don't let me see an empty stats panel. You figure it out.